Hi, in this episode of Kitchen Dads, we are going to talk tomatoes. It's summer, tomatoes are exploding everywhere. We're going to do a nice caprese salad, tomato caprese salad. We're going to do it two different ways. We're going to do the traditional stacked method, and then we're going to do what I call the Mario Batali method. I saw a recipe that Mario did. It looked great. It was perfect for serving large groups of people, and actually was much faster. So stay tuned for tomato mozzarella caprese salad. So the first thing we need for caprese salad are some tomatoes. You know, nothing says summer to me like nice tomatoes. You can't do this in the middle of winter, right? Because in my opinion, in the middle of winter, they take styrofoam balls, they spray them to make them look like tomatoes because that's what they taste like. This is a summer recipe, right? You want to get some nice fresh tomatoes from your farmer's market, from your neighbor, right? You can use any kind you want. I have some nice ones here that are yellow, red, orange, but pick out some that are a decent size. And like I said before, we're going to do caprese salad two different ways, right? This is going to be a little more stacked, a little more visual, you know, if you want a nicer presentation, right? So let's take a couple tomatoes here. Let's do two colors, all right? We're going to do the red and the yellow. All right, and so all we got to do essentially is just get some nice, decent sized slices. You don't want anything too heavy or too thin, right? But a nice, decent sized slice. And then we're going to do the same with the yellow. All right, so we've got some nice slices here. All right, I'm going to salt these a little bit while we're assembling everything else. All right, so now, this is super simple. We've got some nice mozzarella cheese, right? You don't have to use buffalo mozzarella, which is a higher end mozzarella, but go get some decent mozzarella cheese. You go to the store, we're not looking for the mozzarella that you find in the case with all the cut cheeses. We're looking for a mozzarella that comes in a ball and in some water or in a package, right? Some really nice mozzarella. Cut them into some slices. We're probably looking at maybe a 1/4 inch slice. If you like it thicker, that's fine too. All right, we got some fresh basil. So essentially all we're going to do is we're going to start layering here. We're going to take a nice slice of the tomato. We're going to put a slice of the mozzarella cheese in. We'll put another slice of the tomato. All right. You might want to offset it a little bit so it looks nicer. All right, we're going to do another slice of the mozzarella. All right, we'll do another slice of the tomato. All right. Now, if you want, it depends on you. You can layer basil in between. Right. If you want to have a piece of basil in between, that's great. Again, make this recipe your own. This is not a formula. This is not a scientific formula. If you like something, the whole idea is that you're eating real food, right? So whatever we do, you take it, you make your own. If you don't want to use this much tomatoes, that's fine. You can use less tomatoes. I mean, make it your own, all right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to, again, add a little salt. We're going to add a little crushed black pepper, all right? We're going to take some nice olive oil. Just drizzle a little bit a little bit on the plate too. It looks very nice. All right. Want to get some balsamic vinegar. All right. You don't need a whole lot, right? You just want it. All right. And then I like to add usually some on the top and then some for the sides. And so that's it. That's a nice caprese salad. This could be for like one really hungry person. I would probably share this with 2 people, maybe 3 people, or you split this with a nice piece of Italian bread and a glass of wine. You've got a light meal. So that's mozzarella caprese one way. All right, now I said I promised you mozzarella caprese 2 ways. This is the second way. First way is a little more formal, a little higher level presentation. I saw a recipe by Mario Batali. This is more of a rustic. It's a little faster. If you're going to serve more people, I just really like it, all right? So we got the same ingredients, of course. We got some really nice tomatoes, basil, some mozzarella, salt and pepper, oil and vinegar, right? So we're gonna put this together. But let's add in let's cut some more tomatoes because we're gonna need a little more tomatoes here. Here in the summer, I just can't get enough tomatoes. I gotta find more ways to get tomatoes into me. Don't you love tomatoes? All right, now let's add in some nice orange, all right? All right, so we're gonna use Well, it depends really how many people you're gonna serve. You know, you can use a couple tomatoes for maybe 2 or 3 people, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, and we're just gonna arrange the tomatoes on a dish so they look nice, all right? All right. All right. So now, again, we talked about mozzarella. You get a mozzarella, make sure it's in ball form, in water. It's fresh mozzarella. It's not something that's really old. Sometimes it comes wrapped, but get some fresh mozzarella. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take this mozzarella up and we're just going to tear it up, right? We want it to look a little more rustic, all right? We're not really too concerned about making it look nice and perfect little squares or rectangles. So just go ahead and tear it up. Put some mozzarella all over the, all right? Don't be shy. Cheese and tomatoes like each other. They should spend more time together. All right? Now, again, we got some nice basil. We don't want to cut the basil because when we cut the basil, it can create a point in the leaf and we lose some of the natural oils and flavor that comes out of the basil, right? So we want to take some of the basil and just tear it gently, all right? We want some kind of some large pieces, right? Not full, but some nice pieces. Again, this is a simple dish you can make quickly. It's a nice side dish. All right. So we got some nice basil. We're going to add a little salt, a little pepper to it. All right. We're going to take a little bit of our extra virgin olive oil. Not too much, right? We just want to complement. And a little balsamic vinegar. And there you go. Mozzarella Caprese a la Mario Batali. And remember, go eat some real food.